Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, 6 foot tall with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be facing St. George Groves. This former super middleweight world champion stands 6 foot tall, even with a reach of 72 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, introducing Daniel Jacobs. Fighting out of the blue corner, a European, British, and Commonwealth super middleweight title holder, from London, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, St. George Groves.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Straight right just misses. Just missed with that hook. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
A perfect counter lands. There's a counter shot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. There's a counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good work at that.
That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back
Down the middle, you can miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him...
John, get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to go back out there. I need to win it.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your...
Boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him...
Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight.
Shots, yeah? You're doing good, kid. You're doing
And that'll
good.
do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Basics. Just get...
Here. Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already, man, right?
And there's the bell for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Insane action. Nice counter shot. He couldn't take it anymore, and down goes St. George. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. You all right?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight.
Oh, George Groves finally crumbles to the canvas. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six. Can you continue?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Groves in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
You're better than that. Let's get out there, get your boxing back together.
Good work. Now, I don't want you to load up.
When you're stepping around. Get your mind back on the job.
He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. The jab's working nice.
John, get your boxing back together. You get it soft.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag, and now you're gonna let him back.
Keep smart. So just keep him on the end of his jab.
Get this boxing back together.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
You gotta take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of your jab.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plans.
Nice counter shot. They exchange punches. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These uppercuts are scoring. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. There's a counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. That big hook doesn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You want to win this fight? Right. You're starting to make mistakes.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
And back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Oh, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. So just keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Pull a bit so he can't figure you out. Great one. Just stay focused.
I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
Good work. You was thinking. You was smart. You weren't loading up.
Give me anything. Go back and win the round, right?
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Good work.
Round. Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about this.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why?
St. George is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.